Holy cow. Hey, check this out. Golly. Check that out, guys. Hey guys, don't forget to stick around at the end of the video. I'll check some cards, I'll check some cameras, and I'm going to post a bunch of the pictures that I've got at the end of the video, so stick around to the end. Hey guys, welcome back. It's the time of year again when everyone's getting ready for food plots, and I'm the same way. I really wish I'd have got around a little earlier and bought some seed, but I missed my good rain. It rained like pretty good here Monday, but it's supposed to rain this weekend, so I'm going to put some seed out here when I got time. When I was buying seed, just like every year, I come across all these gimmicks and all these fancy blends, and I just want to let y'all know that don't be fooled. The biggest money wasters in the world come from fancy food plot seeds. I was at a farm supply store the other day, and I looked, and it aggravated me to death. They had their own house blend of seeds, and I looked, and I bet it was 95% ryegrass. They label it as a throw and grow type stuff. Anything labeled throw and grow is usually majority ryegrass seed. Spoiler alert, deer don't eat ryegrass. It comes up pretty, looks great. Deer don't eat it. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, Grant Woods plants ryegrass. Well, Grant Woods does not plant ryegrass. He plants cereal rye. That's two complete different plants. Cereal rye is excellent food plot seed. It actually has a little bit of a weed preventative built into it just naturally. The only issue is where I'm at, I can't find cereal rye for like less than $20 a bag. I can't do that. Another thing that I also run across is certified seed. Is there anything wrong with planting certified seed? Absolutely not. Nothing at all. If you have a big food plot, a large scale deal, and you want to plant certified seed, great. Certified seed means that it was guaranteed to germinate, and it's guaranteed to be viable seed. But if you're like me, and you're always looking for a cheap way out of things, I plant feed wheat. It's all it is. It's the same thing. The only difference is feed wheat hasn't been tested to make sure that it's a viable seed. Now I'm sure you'll see some reduced germination rate, but it's not going to be enough to notice. I've been planting feed wheat for as long as I could, and my dad has been planting feed wheat for as long as I can remember. If you look here, I've switched pretty much all my food plotting into no-till operation because I'm trying to build soil over here on the rocky earth of the Ozark Mountains. Trying to build soil here. So I've got a tractor, I've got a disc, I've got a chisel plow, I've got all the tools to disc everything up, but it doesn't do you any good. Yeah, it looks great, but what I ran into in one of my food plots was after about 8 years of disking it every single year, it got to where water wouldn't drain because it was the hard pane was so compacted from disking over the years. So what I do is I come through here. This is what we call the wet spot. This is just a little opening that was made probably 15 years ago. And I want to touch on this real quick. When you plant your food plots, don't plant them just wherever it may be. I've got my boy with me. He's feeling wild. Don't plant your food plots just wherever it's convenient for you. Have a plan. This little opening right here sits about 100 yards from a thinned pine thicket that grew up thicker than cat's hair, and a deer bed in there all the time. And then to my right here, a couple hundred yards, is the property line. Now the property was recently bought, and they're great neighbors, and I really appreciate them. They're great neighbors. But let's just get down to it. I want to kill a big deer before they do. Everyone does it. If you say you don't want to kill a big buck before your neighbor, I feel like you're probably lying. So what this plot is designed to do, we got a thick bedding area up here. It's designed to stop the deer just short of the property line. It's going to hold them here till shooting light's over with, And then when it gets dark, I don't care where they go. They can go all over the place. I'm sure that my neighbors will have pictures of all my good bucks after dark, 45 minutes after dark. I don't care where they go after dark. You shouldn't either. All I care about is where they stay in the daylight. I killed all this with a good dose of Roundup. Today I'm gonna sow feed wheat over to the top of it, and then I'll come back and I'll bush hog it down later. Next time you see us, we'll be planting some feed wheat. Let's go. All right, guys. Step 2 of our no-till food plot operation. We're going to broadcast some seed. I just got a hand seeder. I do everything pretty much with hand tools. I spray this with a hand sprayer. Let's get to throwing some seed out. Holy cow! Hey, check this out. Golly! Check that out, guys. That's cool. I'll come up here and show you, get a better view of it. I'm just out here throwing some seed around this old clear cut. It ain't been planted in probably 7-8 years, and I was just throwing some seed out. And I come across this. Golly, what a deadgum giant, man. He's been out here, the squirrels chewed up on him. But for the Ozark Mountains, this is a stud, guys. See it, boy? My boy is super excited about it. But anyway, this is awesome, man. We're going to put this in the Ranger, take it home with us, try to clean it up a little bit, and get back to planting these food plots.